Hey guys, welcome back to the United Star. I've returned. Thankfully, Prasham didn't chop me out from the section. But we've got Prasham back with us to talk about who we should have as captain in the upcoming game week. And honestly, I've gone through the games and it's pretty hard, Prasham. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I think this week is very tricky because if you look at the games, all the big teams, the so-called big teams, are having certain tough opposition. So that leaves only two or three teams to pick from. I think once again, Manchester United. We keep saying this almost like every year, but Manchester United is the team to pick your captain from. I think once again, and I think you'd have to go with, if you're going safe, then you have to go with Bruno Fernandes. He's not disappointed. He keeps on getting those points, and he's incredible with assists and goals. You've seen after the league has been back, Bruno has been uh, essentially doing everything for United. He takes the corners, he takes free kicks, and on penalty duty as well with Rashford. It's between both of them. So I think Bruno Fernandes has to be my number one pick because they're playing Southampton. Not a bad team, but I think they can defensively. Southampton have been poor at times, and I think United can exploit that. Maybe offensively, Danny Ings might get a goal or two, but going forward, I think United will be in control of that game. So Bruno Fernandes is my number one pick. Number two, I have to go for a Liverpool player, even though they're playing Burnley. I might go for Sadio Mane because he was rested last game he came on. I think Salah will be rested this game, so I think I'd go for Mane. I know Burnley defensively, Sean Dyche sets the team up very well, and I think they've held the most clean sheets in the entire season and also post lockdown. And Nick Pope has obviously been the most valuable goalkeeper to own. But I'd go for Mane because it seems like Liverpool find a way to get a goal. And if Salah is not playing, and obviously Firmino does not know how to score, so you'd think Mane would do something, and you could go for him as captain. And my third pick would be Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy is playing against Bournemouth. Bournemouth seems like if you have a game against Bournemouth, you're going to win that game, right? It seems like that almost right now. So I'd go for Jamie Vardy, and he's in good form again. Two goals in his game against two goals in the game before Arsenal, a goal against Arsenal. So very good form. And of course, he's now got that monkey off his back against Palace. He got that 100th goal, right? And he scored against Arsenal. He's chasing that golden boot. He's leading it, and he wants to extend his lead, right? And Bournemouth really seem out of place. And I feel that Vardy is the pick to go for as maybe differential because not a lot of people own him now. So actually, Vardy would be my differential pick. So go for Jamie Vardy, and that might help you.
Uh, I completely agree with these three picks. I mean, Mane, I'm kind of on the edge about, but Vardy and Bruno, I completely agree. But just from an outsider's point of view, looking at it, what about Manchester City? If there will be a lot of rotation, they're playing Brighton. What's your take on maybe going for a Mahrez as a differential?
I think that's a good option. We've seen Brighton have actually been doing pretty well. They play very attacking football, and they like to play out from the back as well. We saw that they played very well against Liverpool. I think they were very unlucky to not get at least a point there. Against United, we outplayed them, but against Arsenal again, you saw that they grind a result out as well if needed. So I don't know if it will be a smooth sailing game. So Mahrez as a differential might be a good option, but I think if you want to pick a City captain, I'd go for De Bruyne because he's safer. But if you want to get up the charts and things like that, Mahrez we've seen has got his 10th goal of the season as well now. So obviously he's a great option because he's always involved in City attacks. Yeah, I think Mahrez is a differential. De Bruyne, of course, is the safe option.
Again, just being a United fan, what's your thought on Greenwood as captain?
To be very honest, unbiased, I think Greenwood will not score many goals going forward. Even though I'd love that as a United fan, as a manager, I don't know if I mean you have to factor in that he is 18 years old. So, as and like from an unbiased perspective or from the outsider's perspective, I wouldn't captain Greenwood personally. It'd be great to have him in the team because he's 4 point. He's very cheap. You're not going to get a striker that is going to start that often on that price. But I don't think I'd captain him. I think you'd much more go for Bruno, Rashford, or Martial because I think Rashford is really going to explode in one of these games.
So that's about it, guys. According to us, we should look, Prasham and me, we should look at maybe Bruno or Mane or Vardy because since it's the Bournemouth game. Do let us know who you think should be the captain for the upcoming game weeks. And guys, remember, Premier League, like the Fantasy Premier League, is going to be on a roll now. You're going to have to change your team pretty regularly, so stay in touch with that, guys. Anyways, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.